Good afternoon, folks. Vic Gaiman from King of TV Bowling, and we are here at Northwest Lanes in Fairfield, Ohio for the Cashin Out winning weekend $1,000 sweeper. We're going to showcase some clips from the finals here. The first match is going to feature Jonathan Cummins versus Anthony Wright. 17-year-old Jonathan Cummins showcasing his power early on in this match, as he just absolutely destroys a rack on this one, folks. Watch this scout. Unbelievable Andy Mack. Anthony Wright showing some power of his own here. Throwing 20-mile-an-hour BBs. These guys were just ripping racks in this first match. Jonathan was not to be undone. Puts some pressure back on, gets a great break. This match went down to the wire, folks, all the way down to the 10th. But Anthony Wright proved to be too much in the first match for young Jonathan Cummins, as he scouted one out in the 10th frame and went on to win that first match, as he won 238 to 225 over Jonathan Cummins. Match number 2 at the Cashin Out winning weekend sweeper featured a local legend in the area, Ron Bohnert, Hall of Fame Greater Hamilton All-Star. Ron started out the match early on going toe-to-toe with Anthony, as we can see here early on in the match. The crafty left-hander burying one in the pocket, 10 in the pit. Anthony answering back and forth. These guys went toe-to-toe. Things were tight early on in this match. Ron trying to keep the pressure on, and he does, but unfortunately, after a couple miscues and some missed spares, Anthony Wright poured it on and continued to win this second match. Moving on to today's final, as the final score of match number 2 was Anthony Wright 256 to Ron Bohnert's 171. Which brings us to our featured match for today. Top seed Daniel Freeman out of Indianapolis, Indiana, is going to face off against Detroit's Anthony Wright. So we're going to have a classic battle here, folks. We're going to have the absolute sure power of Anthony Wright. It's going to go against the solid turn and finesse of Daniel Freeman. As we stated, Anthony Wright out of Detroit, Michigan. Watch this one, folks. Don't blink, because it's going to be gone real quick. 5-step delivery. And whack. Watch this one, folks, on the instant replay. Nothing left on the pin deck. Anthony just taking 10 straight back early on in this match. As we stated, folks, this sweeper is a scratch sweeper. No handicap involved. $1,000 on the line for first place today at Northwest Lanes. We're going to get a look at Daniel Freeman here. As we stated, Daniel out of Indianapolis, Indiana, made the trip all the way out here to Fairfield, Ohio. Daniel with a 6-step delivery. Moderate speed, solid roll, and there's your result. We're all tied up in the first. As you can see on the instant replay, kicking that 10-pin out. This ball's been trucking back a long way. He was warming up a few lanes over, and he was tearing them up. So he's ready to go here in this final. Going to put some pressure back on Mr. Wright here. I'd like to give a shout out to everybody that stopped on out the Northwest Lanes on this Friday. We had a great turnout for the sweeper. Just awesome display of the talent that was being showcased. Daniel in the second, playing that deep inside line. Ball just not quite finishing like it was before, as he left the half 10. 6-pin just kind of laying in the channel there, not able to kick it out. But he's going to make a ball change here. Straighten things out and try and bring it back. And he does. So Daniel staying clean in the second, giving him 20 in the first with a spare up in the second. Giving a little opportunity here for Anthony Wright. Let's see what A. Wright does here on this one. Firing the ball upwards of 20 miles an hour, folks. Unbelievable. Check this one out on the instant replay. Just absolutely crushing racks today. Anthony jumps out to a quick lead with an early double. And he's looking to put the early squeeze on Daniel Freeman here. Looking for 3 in a row and getting himself some early turkey time, as he is already on the strike train. Anthony gave that one some room, and it came peeling back. Watch this one again on the instant replay. Just impressive, folks. 20.18 miles an hour. He is just absolutely tearing the cover off the ball. Daniel has to play within his own game. As we stated, he's a little bit more finesse, solid, clean roll, lets the ball do the work, and that's your result. So Daniel giving it a chance, and the ball's responding, as these guys are bowling on a modified house pattern today at Northwest Lanes. A little bit heavier pattern in house, a little bit higher volume in the middle, standard drier outside. So these guys are able to wheel it. It's a very scoreable pattern, as most everybody knows on house. But the house characteristics will dictate. Some people are having trouble with carry in the qualifier, others not so much. So it's just a matter of getting that right combination of speed and power to get these pins to carry at Northwest. Daniel with a great shot here in the fourth frame, getting himself a key double and getting back into this match. As you can see, the contrast, the speed there. Daniel around 15, 16 mile an hour roughly. Anthony steadily in the 20s. High 19s, high 20s all day long so far in this final. He's just been absolutely putting on a clinic, throwing BBs and throwing pins everywhere here at Northwest, as he's looking for 4 in a row here. Going a bit high as he goes through the nose. Fortunate to break up the split, only leaving the 6 pin. Anthony going to cut things down here. And he brings that one back. So great cover there by Anthony Wright. Keeping things clean. Well, folks, we want to take this time to thank a couple of the sponsors for this event. This year's Cashin' Out Winning Weekend is sponsored by Storm. Storm kicked some cash in for this event. We want to thank you for that. As well as Strikers Bowling and Performance Wellness Center. They are located at Super Bowl in Erlanger, Kentucky. As Anthony's getting set here in the 5th frame. Taking 10 straight back, folks. Watch this one on the instant replay. The pin's got nowhere else to go but in the pit. I mean, just absolutely putting on a display. 20 mile an hour again. 20.36. Just blistering pins in this final. Daniel, the cool customer. Check him out here as he is on lane 18. Looking to take control of this match here with another strike. And he gets it, folks. Watch this one on the instant replay. Playing a deep inside line. 6 pin, just up and around the 10. Taps the neck, and it goes down. So Daniel Freeman climbing back into this one. He's in control at this point. He's on 3 in a row. Looking to make it 4 here. Trying to get a piece of that diamond trophy, as you can see on the table there. The custom trophy they had made, as well as $1,000 cash. Daniel getting set here. Another great pitch. Almost a carbon copy. Ball comes in. Nice little rollout shot, and the 10-pin falls. So Daniel Freeman has 4 in a row here, and he has jumped out to a solid lead. Anthony Wright's going to have to answer. At this point, Daniel can go out for 280. Anthony looking at a 279 pace. So both of these guys are going toe-to-toe here. And Anthony gets a great break. Getting the mixer, hitting him thin to win. Check that one out. He's just got to touch the head pin and shakes him everywhere. So Anthony Wright getting back on the strike train. He's got himself a key double in this match to keep pace. Looking to keep the pressure on. Daniel Freeman in this final. Anthony Wright. Great shot there, folks. Watch this one again. Just absolutely blistering the pin deck. Putting it back on Daniel Freeman in this final. Daniel taking his time. He's getting set here. And his pitch. Flush in the 1-3, folks. We've got ourselves a match. What a final. Daniel Freeman showcasing some power of his own on that last pitch. Ripping the bottom out of the ball, and it came back flush to take 10 back. So Daniel, the cool customer here. He's letting Anthony Wright know that he's here to play. Just kind of methodically going about his business. Taking 10 back and keeping the pressure on. Daniel Freeman looking for 6 in a row here. Looks good, folks. He's running it out. And he rips the rack on lane 17. Watch this one, folks. Ball just absolutely shreds that rack. Head pin off the sideboard. There was nothing left. Giving Daniel Freeman 6 in a row here. As he is in control of this match, there's nothing Anthony Wright can do. If Daniel goes all the way out, like we said, he's going to finish with 280. But Anthony's going to have to keep pace and push him the whole way. Anthony going at a 279 potential himself here, so great shot there by Anthony Wright. Just not getting the reaction that he was looking at before. A little flat shot there. Head pin goes up and around for a solid 10. Not quite the angle that he was getting on the pocket previously. But he's going to straighten things out here. And unfortunate for Anthony Wright, a crucial mistake in this final as he flags the 10 pin on lane 18. So Anthony has dug himself a little bit of a hole here. He's going to have to get back on here to give himself a shot in this final. But he's going to need some help from Daniel Freeman. And Anthony looking a little bit rattled as he goes through the nose on lane 17, leaving the 610. Anthony bringing this spare back this time, so after the spare conversion, Anthony has dug himself a bit of a hole here, as his max potential at this point after that open is now 236. Right now, Daniel Freeman, he's on cruise control. as he's looking to put this one on ice, so to speak. Another one here, and he's one more closer to the victory here at Northwest Lanes. And another great shot by Daniel Freeman, taking 10 straight back. As that one was 1577, a nice even roll. One nail in the coffin closer to victory. Solid count here, and this one's going to be all she wrote for Anthony Wright. But a great run today by Anthony. He had a strong showing all day and in the previous two matches. Daniel Freeman putting the lockdown. And he gets the great break late. The slow roll 10. Watch this one, folks, on the instant replay. Head pin off the sideboard. Just walking on over to clip the 10. Daniel's going to be your winner today. Once again, folks, we would like to thank the sponsors that made all of this possible. We'd like to thank Storm, as well as Strikers Pro Shop in Erlanger. Also, we'd like to thank Success Built on Vision, World Class Auto Detailers of Cincinnati, as well as Pate Property and Trucking Incorporated. So thank you, folks, for being a solid sponsor to make this great event what it is this weekend. As Daniel gets another great break here, getting the mixer, second ball in the 10th. He's looking to fill things out here, putting an exclamation point on this final. As the winner today not only gets a $1,000 payday, but also an entry into the 2019 Proprietors Cup. So Daniel filling it out here in the 10th, finishes with a cool 277. Nice shooting, Daniel. Great run today. As Anthony's looking to close things out here, he has nothing to hold his head down about. He had an awesome run today. Great showing in the two previous matches. He's going to take a second place check, which he'll be happy to take, I'm sure. Back-to-back years of Anthony Wright finishing runner-up in this final at the Cashin Out winning weekend. I'm sure this is not the last we're going to see of Anthony Wright. This strong power player has nothing but potential. Sky's the limits for Anthony, so we look forward to seeing a lot of big things out of Anthony. So good luck to him and the rest of the field that came out today at Northwest Lanes. Anthony going to finish things out here. Throws a little backup cutter at the spare, and he converts. As his final score is 226. But the winner of the 2018 Cashin Out winning weekend, $1,000 sweeper, and an entry into the 2019 Proprietors Cup is Daniel Freeman, as he wins 277 to 226 over Anthony Wright. And they're about to make the presentation of the 2018 Cashin Out winning weekend champion. There's Daniel there. Yeah, we see tournament director here, Jermaine Kahn, and his staff presenting Anthony Wright with his second place check. Back-to-back second place finishes here at the Cashin Out winning weekend sweeper. Congratulations to Anthony. As well as the presentation to the 2018 Cashin Out winning weekend sweeper champion. This year's champ, Daniel Freeman, gets a cool $1,000 cash and an entry into the 2019 Proprietors Cup held in Dayton, Ohio. Nice shooting, Daniel. Congratulations. 2018 Cashin' Out Winning Weekend Sweeper was brought to you by Storm, the Bowlers Company, as well as Strikers Bowling Performance and Wellness Center in Erlanger, Kentucky, Success Built on Vision, as well as World Class Auto Detailers of Cincinnati, and by Pate Property and Trucking Incorporated. All of this action came to you from Northwest Lanes in Fairfield, Ohio, and from all of us here at King of TV Bowling, we just want to say thank you for viewing. We appreciate all the support. Please be sure to check us out on YouTube and Facebook. Throw us a like and please subscribe. We'll see you next time on the lanes. Take care. This King of TV Bowling production has been brought to you by CheapBowlingBalls.com. The only thing that's cheap is our low prices. White Oak Auto Care, family owned and operated for over 30 years. Give them a call today at 513-741-1300 for all your automotive needs. Sponsors, we want you. If you would like to get involved with our sponsorship programs, give us a call today at 513-967-8796 for more details. Folks, you can check out all this great action on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to log on to kingoftvbowling.com for more information. Thanks for viewing, everyone. We'll see you next time on the lanes. Take care.